My grandmother on the Italian side passed away when she was not quite 103. And every Christmas or every holiday, I would go over and bake with her. And, she would bake umpteen trays of cookies. And she used to like to make this one dish that all my uncles would always wait in line for. All my great uncles would wait in line for. And that was called strussola. And strussola, if I'm pronouncing it right. And to me, it was a lot of work. My favorite part of it was she'd make this batter or this dough, and she'd roll it out, and we'd sit there and cut. And then after we cut so many, she would fry it. And after she'd fry it, then she would cook it, drop it into hot honey. And then it would get all sticky and gooey, and you would form these molds on these plates, and then you'd sprinkle all these little sprinkled candies, and then that was it. And you'd cut it, but it'd be like cutting like into something really hard, because it was all crispy and solid, but everybody liked it. It's not one of my favorite, to be truthful. My favorite was her Easter bread, because she every Easter would start making Easter breads. And I'd go over her house, and I would take her to the market sometimes to buy all the ingredients. And you'd go into her back bedroom, and there would be 25 Easter breads that she would be waiting to give out to people. Now I make them, and I still pass them out. And if you come to my house around before Easter, you'll find the Easter breads all around my house. So you give them out, but it's a tradition. It's a tradition that keeps on living, because, I'm a firm believer, as long as you keep memories alive and try and relive those memories or keep traditions going, that there's still that part of those memories alive in you. And so I learned to bake from my grandmother from watching her. But it's funny I'm going to tell you, it's funny about recipes, especially with Italians. I'm going to be very honest. You can ask for a recipe, but don't be sure that you're going to get the complete recipe. They were very funny about that, very territorial with recipes. Like, they'll tell you, oh yes, I'll give you my recipe, but don't bank on it that it's the full recipe. They may leave out a little ingredient, and then you wonder why yours doesn't taste like theirs.